BoxingVoice.com here in association with FightHype.com with Calvin Ford, trainer of Lorenzo Truck Simpson. The main event for Saturday night's showdown in A-Town. I mean, just talk to us about this main event. You got your fight at Lorenzo Truck Simpson in here in Atlanta, Cosmopolitan.
Been waiting for a long time. This is coming up to our milestone. I always go for that 10 fight. You know, when a young fighter get to past his 10th fight, he can step into that second tier. You know, we already been through all the fights that he been through, had a little ups and downs and whatnot of learning to get to that next level. So I can't wait for him to finish this fight tonight so we can move on to the next level.
Man, Calvin, what's this say about you? I mean, you got a superstar in obviously Gervonta Tank Davis. He should be back in October, but here you are in Atlanta with Lorenzo Truck Simpson, given the same amount of undivided attention, man.
This is what we do. You know, we raising champions one round at a time. Same effort we put in the tank, we try to put the same efforts in all the guys, you know. If I was home, the amateurs are gone to Georgia, so I got the amateurs fighting in Georgia. I got another kid fighting at home. We got Truck here. So, you know, we're just trying to just stay busy. That's what keeps me alive.
For sure, no.
For sure.
I mean, he looks good. He weighed in, and he is the main event. What are you expecting from him?
Well, right now I tell him don't try to just blast the game out. You know, make it through your transition and whatnot, and let the fight come to you.
Now, we're here for a Bay Brothers promotion. I believe this is their first time putting something together, but it feels high level.
He's coming together.
A lot of people here in the weigh-in. Everything is very organized. What's your thoughts? I mean, from the outside looking in, I'm sure you've been involved with plenty of promotions.
First time coming in the door, you know, you got a lot of hiccups, but they dealing with it. That's your growing pain, your learning pain and whatnot. I believe when they get past this one, they're going to run with it. You with me? So I give props out from them putting that work in and whatnot. Great doing business with them. My little man, the main event, they treat them like a main event prospect. So I'm happy with them.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with the amount of names on this card. Like, usually you'll see a Lorenzo just being the main event, everybody else local talent, but this, you know, also Darren Cunningham there, Najee Lopez, even Cash from the Contender, so doing really good things, man. Who else should we be looking out for coming out of that Calvin Ford stable?
Well, we're trying to get Demond Nichols back on track after that.
Oh, he's got a fight coming up on the RSP Promotions.
Yeah, so, you know.
That's a tough fight, right? It's DeCaro, right?
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're trying to get him back on track because I've been getting phone calls for him. But they said, nah, we want to do something at home, get his confidence back where it was at. You know, his numbers went up as far as that particular fight because he broke that. Yeah, he broke that streak. You know, thanks, Belango. Great job, you know. And then just worrying about Malik Warren. Malik Warren coming out, he fighting in Vegas the 27th of this month. So we busy, you know, we keeping our guys busy.
Okay. So obviously Tank announced on his Twitter October, but there's been a lot of talk.
I know.
How do you feel about that? Because there's like, man, are they rushing your young boy, or are you embracing all the...
I understand the business, and my job is to get them ready. Once the contract hit my desk, it's a hit. That's how I look at it, you know. I
mean, the $1 million question is, are you getting them ready for a welterweight fight or another 140?
I haven't seen the contract yet.
But is this sparring of him? There was some sparring leaked out saying, oh, this is Tank sparring a welterweight. Is that real?
That's real.
And when was that?
Just recently. You know.
So you are getting them ready for a welterweight?
I'm getting them ready for anything they put us in front of.
Let me ask you, are you as confident as Leonard Ella be? He talking about Tank will knock the F out of Thurman right now.
I'm not as confident because you can't sleep on Thurman. You can't sleep on him. You get what I'm saying? And again, Thurman is Thurman. I've been knowing Thurman since the amateurs. We know each other since the amateurs, you know. I had a kid named Cecil McCullough for them in the amateur, you know. Thurman was a really great amateur then. They gave him the nod, you know what I'm saying? So, but I do have something that Thurman don't know I have, you get what I'm saying, on how to get past him, you know. So, again, it's going to be interesting.
Wait, so you feel like you know what to do to beat Thurman. The question is Tank the guy?
The words of Floyd Mayweather, you've been beat, so you know how to be beat.
Okay. So when you hear Leonard on Twitter saying Tank can be in a big pay-per-view, I was thinking Andre Bertho. I'm going to be honest. He came out of nowhere. He ain't fought in 4 years, but he on the WBA ranking at top 10.
I looked at that too. Like again, once the contract come past my desk, that's what we prepare for.
But as a trainer, are you accepting of 147 pound fight already?
Let me explain something to you. I train all my fighters. Fighters supposed to do this: train, fight, get paid. If I keep them focused like that, look at the results you get. When you start worrying about everything else, guess what happens? You fall short.
But I just want to be clear. So there's no concern about Tank being in a 147
Let me explain
pound
something.
fight.
If your corner concerned, guess what? Your fighter gonna be concerned.
Now, what happened with this Ryan Garcia thing? There was a lot of rumors that possibly it was going to be him.
Again, the people in charge, Ron is their dog, Ron is their cash cow. A lot of people don't want to put their cash cows up like that, you know, so I understand. It's going to happen. Eventually, somebody going to let it happen.
Now, Mayweather did say he want to keep it in-house. A fight that sounds like it's easy to make is Rolly Romero, the self-proclaimed this generation's Roberto Duran. Do you believe that? Do you think he's as, I don't know. I mean, he got the power, but could he call himself that?
He's awkward. He's talk trash. You know, he's living up to that name. I ain't gonna keep my partner, Coach Kenny, said the same thing. That's what he called him. I think that's where y'all got it from, to tell you the truth.
I mean, he said it online, so I just been running with it. He's self-proclaimed. I mean, he think he is. So, and he got the Latino thing going on. He's Cuban. Is that a fight you like for Tank? I mean, anything I'm asking you ain't about October. It's more like just in general.
Me personally, again, listen to my once the contract and I see the signature, who it is, it hit my desk. That's the fight. I don't go into this, that until I see the contract. Once the contract and you see us in camp, you see that picture go up on the wall, that's who we fight.
Last thing, Thurman said maybe the little packages give him problem because of what happened with Pacquiao. He said he never expected that. He lost to guys like Andre, Demetrius in the amateurs. He didn't expect a little guy. Maybe little guys give him problem. Do you think that could be true? Or he's just saying the right thing so that he don't rule himself out of the fight?
He know who actually beat him. I mean, when you have a hiccup on something, you know, people want to look at it, or us want to look at it like, that's a problem for me. A lot of fighters have problems with certain type of guys, you know. Like I said again, Thurman, you can't sleep on Thurman. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the Pacquiao. You couldn't sleep on Pacquiao. You don't know what to expect out this, but it's exciting to watch.
Well, Calvin, man, I know they're waiting for you. Thank you so much, brother.
I appreciate you.